Yesterday was Latios EX, today it is Pheromosa-GX. Also featuring the fast rate attack, Pheromosa hits for 10 less damage, but thanks to Beast Ring, it actually has a higher damage potential. I threw in a Marshadow-GX just to try and hit for that fighting weakness, because I faced a couple Meowth V decks with the Latios version, and I replaced a Muscle Band with a Choice Band just to try and hit a little bit more damage just in case. But aside from that, the list is pretty much the exact same. I'm putting 15 minutes on the clock. Let's see how many wins I can get today. Alright, 15 minutes is going, and let's see how many wins I can get today. I think yesterday it was 4. I'm perfect. Going first. Straight Dragon deck. I don't know what that means. This is an amazing starting hand. I can get it all the way down to nothing and then Bicycle. But I'll probably quick ball for a Shaymin or something. Unless this is... I feel bad for my opponent. So I literally just need a Grass Energy and I win. So yeah, this will just be Shaymin. I'll Bicycle before I use either of the Shaymin. But yeah, I kind of feel bad. And my opponent's name is Grookey. That's pretty cool. They must have snagged that when it was announced. That's pretty good. Yeah, they know I have it. So there's the first quick win. Let's keep going. Alright, game 2 against Clam 22. Very sad Clam. Okay. I lost the coin flip, but this is expanded. Usually they let me go first, yeah. It's a lightning deck, maybe it's a nuzzle deck. Another great starting hand. So, you know, there's 2 factors when you're playing a Donk deck like this. First, you want to go first, and 2, you want them to start 1 Pokemon and have it be pretty weak. And that's a pretty weak Pokemon. There we go. Okay, so I will ditch the Pheromosa. I'll just go and grab a Zigzagoon. I guess I should try and put the Marshadow, because this guy is weak to fighting. That's Tails, that's fine. But I mean, I have 3 Acro Bikes. How am I going to whiff this? There's a Bicycle and a Super Scoop Up. So do I want to... No, I think I want a Super Scoop Up. Yeah, the Bicycle, getting rid of that again. That's unfortunate. You know, I'm relying on a coin flip more than consistency. And a Scoop Up Net, so that's good. I think I cut it down to 1 Float Stone just because Super Scoop Up can be a retreat, so I don't really need it. And there we go. So I figured that Super Scoop Up could be my retreat if I need it. And I just have so many Pokemon that I can use. There's Hypnotoxic. So yeah, as long as I can find an energy, I got this. PlusPower. There's an energy. Yeah, I won't mess around with the Marshadow. I think I have it, right? I'll grab the Scoop Up Net just in case. But I'm pretty sure that is it, because that'll be... I've played a couple PlusPower, right? So that's 50. How many PlusPower have I played? I've played 1 PlusPower. I think I have 110 right now, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, and there's just the knockout, so I would have had it. And that's 2 quick wins. Let's go to game 3. Alright, Dave Tokyo. You've got a Psychic Dragon deck, so maybe they'll just start an Inkay, and that'll be another quick win. Yeah, in cases like this, you want to start the Zigzagoon, because the Shaymin draws you cards. Zigzagoon, yes, it does damage, but Shaymin draws you cards, and this will be a quick win. Before I bench anything, I'll figure this out. There's a Scoop Up Net. I want the Scoop Up Net more than the Ultra Ball, just because I already have a Shaymin. The Choice Band I don't need, so I can Quick Ball. I guess I'll just Quick Ball the Marshadow, because why not? Go get Pheromosa. You know, Marshadow is good, but the basic Pokemon has to be in your discard pile. So I have to be able to put that in the discard pile, or else Marshadow doesn't even work. So I have to save the Scoop Up Net because I may need to reuse the Shaymin, so I'm keeping the Zigzagoon up front for now. Yeah, I'll ditch the Pheromosa and the Seviper. So like right here, I would have been able to put the Pheromosa in the discard. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dave Tokyo. Yes, I do have it. I will just grab a Shaymin, I guess, and I'll give it the old heart sign. Sorry, the mic is now in front of the screen, in the front of the monitor, so I can't quite see some things. And I'm pretty sure that's just game. I'll just hit him with the Zigzagoon just in case. I'll drop the Seviper, and there it is. 3 quick wins in about 5 minutes. Game 4. I know in the title it says, you know, how many wins can I get in 15 minutes, but with the way that I'm going to be doing the editing, I don't actually know how long the runtime of this video is going to be. So if it ends up going 20 minutes or something, don't blame me. This is tough. Playing a lightning deck, so maybe I'll try and go for the Marshadow play this game, just to see if it actually makes a difference in the deck. Let's tap it out, so that it'll make a huge difference as long as I can get it. So I have to attach the grass. Okay, so how do I do this? I think I quick ball the Seviper, get a Pheromosa, ultra ball the Pheromosa and the Bicycle, and then just go get whoever I want. So thanks to the weakness damage, I am doing 60 damage already, so I only need to find 70 more. With a muscle band and PlusPower, I can pretty much just get there without even needing Zigzagoon. So the Marshadow-GX has made a difference. Quick ball, I'll just get... I already have all the Shaymins in my hand. And obviously the Mew is in there to hit for Psychic Weakness. So there's that. Do I get Muscle Band? Perfect. The Sky Field would be good, but I think I pretty much just have it as long as I get a PlusPower or something. There's a PlusPower, so do I have it? That's 50, 60, 120. Because I'm doing 50, 60, Fighting Weakness, Math. Perfect. 4 wins already. Let's go to game 5. And this is sort of what I talked about in the video yesterday, is that you can just go on really big winning streaks with this deck, or you can go on really big losing streaks. You can win 10 in a row and then just lose 10 in a row. You know, it's a very streaky deck. Like right here, if they just bench 2 big Pokemon, I can't do it. You know, I can knock out 1 Pokemon. You know, if they just start a Darkrai GX and nothing else, yeah. So unless one of these is really weak, Malamar, yeah, and there's a loss. Unfortunate. There's my first loss, and the funny thing is, if they had just benched the Malamar V, I could have had it, because Dark types from Sword and Shield on are weak to Grass, so I would have just had it like that. I guess I'll start the Mew. This is a very bad starting hand. Maybe this is Xerneas? Be Xerneas, not Guardy. Cottonee, awesome. You're done, Cottonee. Get out of here. Okay, so Seviper. I'll use the Trainers Mail because it is possible to just get nothing with Trainers Mail. And I'll try the Roller Skates first. This card is so good. It's so crazy. Just flip heads and you get what you need. I could actually just win without doing an attack. As insane as that is. I think I just comp search these 2, because the Bicycles will get me what I need. And I just get another Seviper. I want to see if I can do this without even attacking. I want to see if I can do this. There's a Zigzagoon. If I flip heads on the Super Scoop Up, I didn't even attack and I get the win. Okay, that's unfortunate. And I get the win without even attacking. That's how insane this deck is. I'm sorry that had to happen. Next game. And this could be another lightning deck. I think I can knock out a Pikachu and Zekrom. with the Marshadow, which is absolutely insane. And this is what I was sort of talking about a little earlier in the video, is that I don't really know how much time is supposedly left right now, just because I've had to do a little bit of editing, because after you win, there's that versus ladder that moves, so I have to cut 30 seconds there. So it's tough to tell when exactly 15 minutes is going to be in the video that you're watching. But from the minute I started this video, it's been 12 minutes. So I've played for 12 minutes in time over here. Tapu Lele doesn't have a weakness, so I can do this. It's not going to be easy, but I can do this. The Beast Energy would be really helpful. It would have been really helpful. Hypnotoxic Laser, that is very helpful. More than Super Scoop Up, I think. The sleep doesn't matter. I'll Shaymin it up. And I guess I'll Bicycle now. No, Super Scoop Up, because again, you could fail Super Scoop Up, and then it's just like, well, why did I lose that extra potential of a card just on a coin flip that I whiffed? Okay, yeah, Shaymin now. I know I just talked about the Super Scoop Up thing, but I'm wondering if I might have to, I was going to say I might have to Super Scoop Up the Marshadow-GX, but now that I have a Float Stone, I don't have to do that. So I will Quick Ball the Ultra Ball. What's the Sky Field situation? 2 Sky Field, the Beast Energy's in the deck. I have Choice Band, so I'm pretty much locked into a Pheromosa play here, because of the fact that I'm going for, because I already put the Float Stone on the Marshadow, so I'm kind of just locked in on this. Yeah, sure. So I really hope I get a Sky Field right here. There's PlusPower. I can just go get the, oh, there's so many cards I want off this Comp Search. I can Comp Search for Beast Energy. I think that's what I want to do. Instead of the Sky Field. But if I get Sky Field, I'm pretty much just drawing through the rest of my deck. Because I still have 2 Scoop Up Nets. I still have a Marshadow or a Shaymin. I think this is the right play. Because I can just bench more, draw more, and never punished. Whoa, don't attach it there. Okay, so PlusPower. Roller Skates, hopefully it's a heads. Yeah, this is, there's the Choice Band. Everything is just coming together right now. Acro Bike or Quick Ball. I want the Quick Ball so then I can thin out the Sky Field. I can go get another Shaymin. And from this point, I think I just bench the Shaymin. I'm not really counting what I have right now. There's another PlusPower. Trainers Mail, another Scoop Up Net. Wow. So everything is going right this game. If you play this deck, it's not all going to happen like this. Yeah, they knew I had it. So I think I have time for one more game. Literally, as that last game ended, my 15-minute timer went off. So after 15 real-world minutes over on this side, I went, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 1. So that's the reason I wanted to show off these 2 decks, is that in 15 minutes of playtime, I was able to get 6 wins. 15 minutes playing a normal deck in whether it's standard or expanded, that's maybe a game and a half. So instead of playing a game and a half, which you could just easily lose both games, you could play this, get 6 wins, you're more than halfway done your daily versus rewards, and if you string together the wins, then it's even better. Pay no mind to this. I'll just go to a real final game. Okay, and for the actual final game, let's see if I can get a win here. I lost the coin flip, but yeah, your opponent just might hand you the win. There's a Zigzagoon. I think I'll try and get a real final game in. If this isn't something I can win, I'll probably just concede and try to find a real game. Oh, if they just start a Salandit, they are done. Don't bench anything else. Don't do it. You know you don't want to. You're not playing against a Donk deck. It's okay. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That's even more unfortunate. I think they sensed it. I'll give them a well played. You done good. So that is unfortunate. I could have easily knocked out the Volcanion, but that yeah, that didn't actually happen. So my losses are starting to pile up here. Are you gonna hand me the win? Oh, they went first. Interesting. So they have no basics, and I think this is the first time. Oh no, I'm pretty sure there was another mulligan at some point, but even going 6-3 to this point, and it'll probably be 20 minutes by the time I'm done filming over on this side. That's still pretty good. 6 wins in 20 minutes. Spend a normal 20 minutes playing this game and let me know how many wins you get. Is it a weak Pokemon? It is a weak Pokemon. Oh, I benched another one. Okay, so there was a world where I could have won this one too. I think the next game will be the final. Yeah, to ensure that I at least leave this with a winning record, this is the final one no matter what happens. Even if it ends on a sour note, I'm still going for it. Hopefully my opponent lets me go first. They do not. No basic. They can pretty much probably tell from this hand what I'm trying to do. And I can start the Mew, that's fine. This hand is not fine though. There's a double. I don't think I can do it against a double. Well, actually, I can if I just... Oh, that's unfortunate. It's weak to fighting. I could have potentially gotten there. I'll give it the old concede. So I think the video showed off what the deck is capable of. In 15 to 20 minutes, you can get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins real easy. Whether that's actually getting wins, your opponent conceding. It's just, if you want to get a bunch of wins in a small time frame, play this deck. Play the Latios version, play this version. Maybe throw a Marshadow-GX into the Latios version if you prefer that one. Personally, going into this, I would have said I prefer the Latios version, but this one ran really smoothly. And I got, 5 wins right off the bat in a row, so that was really good. But you can't really go wrong with either of them. Both of the fast raid decks are really good, and you can use things like Mew and Marshadow just to hit for those extra weaknesses. But as I mentioned in the video yesterday, if you decide to play this deck, don't be a bad person. Play to the honor system. If you don't think you can get it on the turn 1, just concede. If you think you can get it, play it out. Sure, that's fine. I'd rather sit around for 2 minutes while my opponent actually plays the game than sit around for 2 minutes while my opponent is thinking of how best to mill out all my cards. I'd rather lose a quick 2-minute game than lose a long 25-minute game against Mill. So I don't see, it's a bit of a degenerate deck just because, your opponent can't even play and they just lose. But on the flip side, if you are able to concede when you don't got it, then you keep everything on a level playing field. As you saw, I went 6-5. That's just a little bit better than 500. And, all my opponents, they also got wins when I conceded. And it took them 30 seconds out of their day. Yes, they didn't get to play the game they, logged on to actually play. But as long as everyone doesn't play this deck, it should be fine. But take it for a spin. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.